Hello everyone, this is Cardinay signing on, and welcome to a game spotlight of a game called Earth and Beyond. This is a sort of free-roaming, massively multiplayer online game that is currently in what would amount to beta stages because they're having to rewrite the server code after it has been shut down since 2002. Well, 2002, when Westwood was bought out by EA, and even though it was self-sustaining, EA said that they couldn't afford it anymore. Either way, the game is free to play because it's supported by the players donating just to keep the servers running. And it is a rather interesting game system. You're currently watching the Defender, I think? The Defender of one of the three particular races. It's not the Progen, it's not the Terran. I forgot what the third one was. Either way, it has abilities such as cloaking, summoning enemies towards it, leeching energy from those enemies. It has a ton of little nightmarish abilities up its sleeve. And right now, you're seeing what happens when it gets overwhelmed. And so, what happens? You decide to warp out 5,000 meters in a random direction. And so, now that you're safe away from them for at least a little bit, now you can officially warp back to your home base using the, you can officially warp back to your home base using the navigation menu and just pressing Q after you select a target. This usually takes a little bit because it likes to use various nav points in a specific order because of the old traveling salesman problem. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. I'm pretty sure you can Google it by using the keywords traveling salesman computer programming problem. Either way, this is the docking of this particular race, and now let's go to the Progen Sentinel. The Progen Sentinel is a miner class. It is able to sustain somewhat damage, and it's able to defend itself, but mostly it is a small-time mining frigate. You basically warp up to the nearest asteroid belt or gas field, or heck, there are even some areas where there are giant crystals floating around. Either way, you basically go up to those areas and you mine them out, basically. This is the cockpit view of the Progen Sentinel. I had forgotten to have the cockpit view of the philosophical race, but I even forgot to even see for myself what that looked like. Either way, basically, once you get to the particular asteroid field of your choice, you mine it out, basically. You go within a kilometer of range if you're in the level 1 of your excavation skill, which you always are when you first start a character. And you use the prospecting tab to mine stuff out. You can't move while you are prospecting the ores, but you can move when you're tractor beaming them in. And you can also do various other things while you're tractor beaming them in, such as mining another ore from the same asteroid. And basically, that's all you really need to know about the Progen Sentinel on the mining aspect, but there is the aspect of you're going to have to process those ores in order to make a living. So, we're heading back to the base, and I found out about the control and then moving of the mouse, function. And this particular function is very interesting as well as helpful, because it allows you to get a more cinematic feel for your ship and know a little bit more about what's going on around you. Either way, now that you've docked in your station, you can just hop out, head to the nearest refinery, which usually is in the first room after the docking bay. That was the analyzer, the one over there is the manufactory, and here's the refinery. You basically have to have 5 of the base ore in order to process it, but after that it's pretty much just it does what you want it to do. Just hands down, it does what you want it to do after you tell it to do so. Either way, being so simple, of course they've got to add some other aspect to it, so they added a sort of vendor system so that you can actually gain money off of it and not seem somewhat communistic in economics. Either way, the Progen Sentinel is a relatively good class. I recommend it to most people if they love Minecraft and various other games, even in the vanilla version. Either way, you just shift-click to sell the stack of the item, or you can use various key bindings or various other things, but honestly I prefer the mouse. Either way, this is the Terran Tradesman. It is a trader. You basically buy trade goods from one station, go to another station, sell the trade goods there at a markup, buy their trade goods, bring it back to your station, and then sell their trade goods at your station for a markup. It's basically the merchant of the entire Terran fleet. And there are only 2 classes that are normally broadcast in Earth and Beyond. Per race there are only 2 classes broadcast. The Progen Sentinel, the Progen Defender, I think? No, wait, that's the Terran Defender. The Terran Tradesman, the Progen Sentinel, the Progen... I think it had something to do with being a warrior, but I'm not sure. Then there is the Explorer and the... Dang it. I forgot what the last one was. Either way, it will probably come to me after I get back to playing this, a long time after this. Either way, you probably can get a good idea very shortly of this, but it's mostly a matter of hop into the station, sell the trade goods, hop back, buy more trade goods, hop back out of the station, jump back to another station, sell the trade goods there. But yeah, it's a cycle that goes on and on and on, as shown here. Either way, this is pretty much it about StarMade. The link to the site is in the description below, and, well, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and by the way, don't buy the yellow tubes if you're starting the Terran Tradesman. They're a waste of time. Either way, this is Kirknay signing off. See you guys next time. Bye.